They can't even grasp this simple concept of being interdependent. They're so caught up on being independent because it's been shoved down their throats their entire life. You gotta be an independent woman. And when you ask them what an independent woman is, and I've asked several, what is that? Well, you got your own house, your own car, you got your own career. Congratulations, you're an adult. Hey guys, we're back with another video. Meet the Simmons. Enough said. So we have a video today from 19 Keys, very good content creator on Instagram and TikTok. Talked to some ladies during the interview. Got some really good points here, so let's jump right into it.
Is it that an independent woman seems like she can't be a good mate, wife, or mother? Like, I still want to cook for my, even if I'm busting my ass?
It's counterintuitive, right? Because
what part is?
Independent.
Okay.
Right, it's the same thing as saying that you want a dependent man. These two go opposite of each other because an independent woman depends on no one, and a dependent man can't be depended on.
What should we depend on our man for?
For protection, provision. It could be spiritual guide. It could be education. A man who wants to.
But you haven't said money yet.
The priest, the prophet. That's being
provided.
That's provision.
But I'm saying, like, all of these things that I would want for a man, I would love a man pay for my.
But that doesn't mean that you can't have your own money.
But also, why did you go directly to the independent and the dependent?
Do you not those are the polar opposites.
But do you not believe that two independent people can exist together in a relationship?
I don't think they need each other. I think that what is the point of having relationships? The same thing if you get a business partner that you don't need.
You know what never ceases to amaze me is the amount of ignorance that exists when it comes to modern marriage and even dating. That we are interdependent upon each other. You have strengths, I have strengths. I have weaknesses, you have weaknesses. And we come together and we work it out. These young ladies seem educated, seem smart enough, but they can't even grasp this simple concept of being interdependent. They're so caught up on being independent because it's been shoved down their throats their entire life. You gotta be an independent woman. And when you ask them what an independent woman is, and I've asked several, what is that? Well, you got your own house, your own car, you got your own career. Congratulations, you're an adult. You know, it's nuts to me. What do you think?
I agree. I don't think that anyone's putting a gun to anyone's head saying, okay, you have to be married. And if marriage is not for you, then it's just not for you, because it's not for everyone, and that's fine. I just don't understand why. Like, this brother's making great points, and as soon as he starts like really breaking it down, her first thing, well, what about the money? What about provision?
Yep.
And you guys have been relegated to wallets and penises. That's a man to women nowadays, and it's so sad to me because you guys are so much more than that. And my heart's desire and our desire to even do this channel is to kind of expand your thinking, ladies and gentlemen, to really seeing the beauty of marriage. So I know I'm kind of going around here, but I'll get back to the original question. I just think it's sad that we veered so far off from what marriage really is. And you're right, it's interdependence. It's I bring something to the table, you bring something to the table, and together it's a beautiful dance if it's done correctly. But it doesn't diminish who I am, and it doesn't diminish who you are just because we have that interdependent relationship. And I don't understand why we're making it so ugly. And
you remember a few years back, Cardi B came out with that song WAP, W-A-P, that nasty song. Well, that WAP for men stands for wallets and penises, because that's all we are. And if you don't have a lot of money, or you ain't swinging, swinging the big weenie around, then women act like they don't need you. And I think any person, even Stevie Wonder, could see that these women these days need leadership. They need a man because they're out of control. And it is crazy to me that something like this is something so simple and so seminal to the relationship between a man and a woman is now it's new information to them because they've had this feminism and other things shoved down shoved down their throat, and they think that that's real. Like, they think that, well, what about the money? What about the money? Okay, so what happens when you meet a man that has everything except money? And he's an average earner, or he's a slightly above average earner. Is that not enough? Nope. It's not good enough anymore. Nope.
Yep.
Definitely isn't. And when you sit down and talk to young ladies about how much money they think a man should make, how much they think they only understand the math behind it.
My question for you is, how much money do you think a guy should make per year?
Depends where they live. I mean, if I'm like dating them, it'd be nice if they were at least making 100,000. I have no clue. Like $1 million, $2 million?
Okay, we're at ASU, you know, so you're not gonna find him here.
Like fully like adult.
Someone that you would consider wanting to be with the rest of your life.
300K.
3 figures.
Okay, so why is that?
Just because, like, that's a stable income, I'd say.
100, like 500 grand? Is that a lot?
No, that's 500 is
Like normal?
on a good day. Yeah, I mean it depends.
Okay.
Most young ladies today in their 20s, they talk about what a man should make and what they don't even understand the math behind what it takes to actually run a family, how much it takes to actually have a family and raise kids. You'd be surprised how little you actually need. Even in today's inflation-ridden world, you don't need to be making $300,000 to have a decent life. You just don't. It's not true. And so a lot of these young ladies are just lost. Let's say you were talking to one of these young ladies, what would you say to them?
I would ask her, what do you want? What is it that you want? Do you want to be kind of a single lady and kind of going through life? You have a maybe committed relationship but not necessarily married. What is it that you're looking for? What is it that you want? And then what is it that you actually bring to the table? We actually always tell couples, and I tell women all the time when I'm mentoring them, the thing that you want, are you that? So if you're wanting a loving, secure relationship, are you a loving, secure partner? Whatever it is that you're wanting, are you that? And that's where we would focus. What do you want? And what are you bringing to the table? Because our laundry lists are getting longer and longer for our gentlemen. Like ladies, your laundry list is getting really, really long. And then a brother, you know, he has very minimal needs for the most part, but our lists are getting longer and longer, and no one is able to really live up to that. So my question to the lady, if I'm coaching her, is I want to ask her, what is it that you want? And I would listen. I would not talk and allow her to really tell me, because most women cannot tell you what they want.
So I don't know, just something I wanted to throw out there. I think it's important that we talked about that, and we'll definitely talk about this some more. With that, that's enough said.